Chicago Bulls, baby! The Chicago Bulls!
Woo!
Yeah! All right, calm down. Give this man some space.
What's wrong, Doc?
What you mean, what's wrong? Don't forget, this is the same little kid from way back who used to sit in my chair and take naps.
Yeah, but Doc, now these are NBA naps, you feel me?
I hear you.
Right.
I hear you.
Hey, I appreciate you guys so much, man. This feels like the first time I can actually celebrate, not care who's watching, just do me, you know?
It is.
Isn't this crazy, Doc?
And hold on to this moment.
I got
But remember, stay humble.
Of course.
Don't let it go to your head, because if it do, I'll take these clippers and
you
remind
got
you where you
jokes,
came
Doc.
from.
Yeah, and try these on.
Not the new JBLs. Come on, fellas.
Yep, man, Jules pitched in and got you one side each.
Yeah, I'm on the left.
There's an inscription on it, too, look.
Block out the noise. Remember where you came from and where you're headed. Whenever you need to get in the zone, put these headphones on.
Abraham Lincoln, look at that.
That's crazy.
That's
man.
from us, man. And if anything ever gets too loud, I want you to put these on, block out all the noise, and just think about the barbershop and where you from.
I will, Doc.
Yeah, maybe hook your boys up with some tickets.
Oh, yeah, you know I got you guys on the tickets.
Oh,
No
that's
problem.
a great idea.
No problem.
We want to sit on the court next to all the cameramen. So when an NBA player misses a layup, he can land on us and crush one of those weird bones that we never heard of. What do you want today? I think this one will look great. You ready for this?
Let's do it.
Man, you are a handsome
Doc.
man. Look at
Fans
that.
are gonna love this one, man. You read my mind.
Showroom floor. Showroom floor.
Later, Jules. Later, Doc.
Go get him.
DJ.
Go get him.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to Game 1 of the NBA season, along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Legit Smith.
Man, it's been a long summer.
I'm your host, Ernie Johnson. We have been waiting for this day for a long time. Tonight, we'll see the Toronto Raptors playing against the Chicago Bulls. Looking at the Bulls, this is their first time playing this squad so far this season. Last year, they had a winning record against them, going 2-1. And fellas, a new season about to begin. Clean slate. Plenty of hopes and dreams out there. Kenny, how do you spot a new legitimate contender?
I usually look for the team with good balance, where one guy isn't doing everything. One guy can facilitate everything, but he can't do everything. So offense, defense, balance, and they gotta have a big shot maker.
You know, I look for unselfishness, guys playing with each other, mental toughness. No weak-minded team has ever won a championship, Ernie.
How about continuity, too? How about very little changeover from a team that was really good the previous year, may not have gone as far as they wanted, but returning the same bunch?
That helps.
Yeah.
Well said.
Yeah.
No need to add anything to that.
Continuity. Yeah. Kevin Harlan knows all about that.
Here we go, Rook. First game, boy. I remember my first game. I ain't gonna lie, man. I was a little man. Hey, Rook. Rook,
What's up, man?
you here, man? How geeked up are you?
Nah, I'm going over the give and go, man. I just want to make sure that when I'm in the back, I'm in the back.
All right,
When I go in for the move, I can get-
okay. That's enough, man. You my
What,
Rook,
man?
right?
Yeah, I'm your rook.
We established you my rookie, right?
I mean, you established it, but yeah, I know what you're trying to say.
Alright, so listen up, man, because, look, I'm going to be honest with you, all right?
What?
Number one,
Yeah.
you're not even really going to play.
Man, get out of here.
Nah,
with
man,
that.
for real. And on top of that, you are an unheralded rookie. You wasn't even drafted.
So what? I'm hungry, all right? I've been working on my shot. I plugged in all my plays
You
on
did
2K. What? Yeah, I plugged in all. Look, the point is, I've been putting my shots up. And let me tell you something. It is wetter than the Pacific Ocean on a rainy day, Sam. All right?
Look, dog,
So if
look,
you
look.
want it-
All right, look. I love the enthusiasm, all right?
Okay.
I'm sure the coaching staff will even love it. You might as well sit back, relax, study the plays, maybe pose your imaginary action figures or whatever you need to do. But I'm going to tell you, man, these dudes, us vets, we got this.
Look, I am ready, all right? And I'm going to prove it to you.
Yeah, man, maybe so.
Welcome, everyone, to a brand new season of NBA basketball. I'm sure you're as excited as all of us are here at 2K Sports as we get ready to start the season in style. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke, our game analysts, and from the sideline, David Aldridge. You can feel the energy here at Air Canada Center. The Raptors looking to please their fans in this Eastern Conference matchup and going against Chicago, their first game of the NBA's regular season. Last season, they couldn't get the edge in the matchup as they went 1-2 in the season series.
And on paper, you'd call them the better team, but they actually lost the season series against this group a year ago.
Now let's send it down to David Aldridge, standing by from the sidelines. David?
Well, guys, when DeMar DeRozan hit free agency in the summer of 2016, not only did he not meet with any other team than the Raptors, he didn't want to meet with any other team. He said, I am Toronto. Outside of where I'm from, I represent this city harder than anybody. Toronto is all I've known. I came in at 19, and I've treated it like home ever since then. Kevin?
And DeRozan is so important to this Raptors team, DA. I'm sure they're glad he's sticking around for the long haul. Boris, here we are, opening night. Wins and losses didn't mean much in the preseason. Talk about the shift now and mindset as we're set to start another season now that everyone is playing for real.
Well, there'll be a different level of focus. Certainly it'll be in sharper perspective. The game will become more physical. You might see some nerves early too, Kevin, but now that there is something at stake, you can better believe the attention of these guys is standing sharp and at attention.
And how about us as broadcasters? We love this night.
Opening night butterflies are inevitable for everyone involved.
All right, let's set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. So for Chicago right now, Mirotic at the power forward with Lopez in the middle. Grant is out there with Levine, and it's Pondexter in at the small forward position.
Boy, just always aggressive under the rim. Robin Lopez earning his keep tonight.
They set the pick. Lowry kicks to Miles. Dishes to DeRozan. Over Levine. DeRozan's shot is off.
Well, I wouldn't say the D was exceptional, but it certainly was enough to bother him.
And Mirotic kicks to Levine. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. And Lopez throws it down.
Yeah, Levine finding the open man. The difference for him right now, playing under control.
Lowry kicks to Valanciunas. Passes it to DeRozan. Lowry has the open look. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. For Chicago, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Mirotic dishes to Grant. He feeds it to Lopez. Lopez a screen. Lock at 6. And he's fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming up.
Boy, strong finish inside by Lopez, absorbing the hit. Nice concentration there.
Robin Lopez, a solid big man who can clean up the glass and, Greg, get you some points on the other end.
And Robin Lopez might not have great range now, but, you know, that could change. He says he's working on a three-point shot, and his logic is that since his twin brother Brook can make threes, it can't be that hard.
You know, with Robin Lopez, a career mid-70s free throw shooter, we'll take that any time from the center position.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's the screen. Looking to end the run, and it's DeRozan missing.
Yeah, blown opportunity after the two-man game creates a terrific look.
Well, he simply misfired. You've got to capitalize when the screen opens up wide-open shots like that.
Now, here's Grant. Here's Mirotic, and the lead now, double digits on that bucket. Mirotic has got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. Toronto, they've gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Outside Lowry. Kicks it to Ibaka. Over Mirotic. Here's Valanciunas. That one doesn't drop. Good D by Lopez.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
Grant kicks to Lopez. Lopez a screen. LaVine against DeRozan. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. And one of the pieces of the Jimmy Butler trade this offseason, Zach LaVine finds himself as a prime building block for a rebuilding team. The Bulls see him as a star of the future.
And rightfully so, even given the fact that he's recovering from the ACL surgery. LaVine is young and can grow his game with the team. Hard to get fair value for a player of Butler's ability, but LaVine is a great place to start.
Nice to see Zach LaVine back out on the floor after seeing him lose the back half of last season to injury. Doris, that was a tough blow for him, tearing his ACL, but he hopes to have a full recovery.
Well, I think, Kev, the key piece here is sports medicine can do so much more now with the recovery of an ACL. And when Zach LaVine is healthy, with his burst and the ability in the open floor, this guy is a sight to behold.
So, timeout called here, the first for Toronto.
Yeah, just ice cold right now from the floor. Time to regroup.
I think, Greg, they look lost and they look frustrated. Not sure how they're missing so many shots right now.
Chance to check out stats for Lowry. Great showing for him last season. 10th in assists, and with that effortless stroke, he climbed all the way to the top 15 in three-point percentage.
And his floor awareness was impeccable last season. As you mentioned, top 10 in assists, just does a great job of getting everyone involved. Now here's DeRozan. Looking to end the drought, and it's blocked by Mirotic. And they'll keep possession. Well, let's take a look at last year's top scorers. 5th best, DeMar DeRozan.
And looking back, his points per game really underscored the fact that he never took a game off. I mean, one special performance after another all season long.
And the free throw drops for Nogueira. Doris, seems like every position on the floor is doing more multitasking these days, asked to do more, play differently. So when you're thinking about guards, which do you think do the best job of generating offense, say, out of the post?
Well, the preeminent player that comes to mind is Dwayne Wade. And this is a guy who at his prime athletically was as good in the transition game as anybody in the history of the game. I know you had certain NBA analysts who have called him arguably one of the best 2 guards to ever play it. The current iteration of this guy is probably DeMar DeRozan, right? We talked about the loss of the mid-range. Well, DeMar DeRozan is excellent in the mid-range, and now they're starting to put him in the low post and let him use his size and his length to create a little fadeaway jump shot. Really pretty to watch and effective for any number of guards.
You nailed it. Toronto grabs the miss. Here's DeRozan. Holiday with the defensive effort.
Well, he's trying to shoot his way out of this slump, but it's not helping his team. That was an awful quarter.
Lowry against Brown. Feeds it to Markkanen. Outside Holiday. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Lowry kicks to Nogueira. That one drops for him.
Boy, Kyle Lowry can be so creative sometimes. You think the window's too tight, but he finds a way.
The dish now to Wells. To the wing right side. Markkanen sets the pick for Holiday. Lets the 3 fly. Another 3 for Chicago.
and you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Lowry against Brown. Pass to Powell. He kicks it to DeRozan. Over Holiday. Poked loose.
Struggling to make shots this quarter and making it hard to catch up.
Wells passes to Brown. And Holiday, here we go. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Holiday's got 7 points.
Methodical in their approach. They have absolutely owned this first quarter.
And it's early, but obviously you've got to like the dominance down low. They're simply bullying the other team right now.
And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. Bulls lead by 14. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. Well, before the game, we had a moment to sit down with DJ, and we asked him about playing in his first NBA game.
It's pretty amazing to consider where I'm at right now. I mean, when I decided to pursue basketball full-time and to play in the proving ground, I didn't know I would make it this far, you know, at least not this soon. Like, I knew I had talent, I knew I could work hard, and I did everything I could to be successful on the court. But I really can't wait to showcase my skills on the ultimate stage, I mean, against the best players in the world.
How hard is it going to be for DJ to adjust to the NBA game on the fly?
Yeah, you know, getting used to the speed and the pace, always a challenge for a rookie, and that'll be an uphill battle. But he believes in himself, and he has the skill set, I believe, to find success early on.
Welcome back, everyone. A lopsided first quarter in the books already as we start the second quarter. And, guys, we've seen a confident-looking Bulls team out there.
Tough defense throughout that first period, and it's really paying dividends.
Well, I think there's a level of physicality with them right now and not allowing the opponent to feel comfortable getting into their heads just a bit.
So for Chicago right now, Valentine out there with Markkanen. Then there's Brown, and it's Felicio in at the center. And the first ever NBA player out of Austria, Jakob Poeltl, the 9th overall pick back in 2016.
And remember, he was the Pac-12 Player of the Year as a sophomore at Utah. This guy's 7'1", pretty good athlete, still adding strength, though, to bang bodies at the NBA level.
Powell for 3. The shot missing. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Holiday dishes to Brown. Back to Holiday. Brown kicks to Markkanen. Markkanen off the pick from Brown. There's a good screen. Jumper off the screen. Valentine shot good. Valentine's got his first points in this one.
You know, the assist has to go to the screen on that play. Gave him all the room he needed to rise and fire.
Toronto calls timeout.
And for many years, the Chicago Bulls were viewed as a model franchise. Always were competitive and in the hunt for a title, but this current version just can't escape turmoil from within.
And the Bulls finally committing, Greg, to a full rebuild this last offseason.
Yeah, and trading Butler was the start of it. I mean, they got some young players to build around and a pick, and won't be an easy road ahead, but one they felt they needed to make.
Some changes for Toronto. Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Poeltl. Ibaka comes in for Pascal Siakam. And it's C.J. Miles in for DeMar DeRozan. And so it's Chicago with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Zach, strong first half for the team. How do you build this lead?
Just keep playing hard on defense, the main thing. Getting out, running, getting stops. Continue to play with pace and, do what we do off the offensive end. We're good at that.
Zach, Coach really likes the way you played, I'm sure. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break. Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far. Kyle Lowry has just been sensational. Jakob Poeltl's checked in for Serge Ibaka. Brown is checked in for Chicago. Raptors trail by 4. Lowry and DeRozan are the 1 and the 2. They create so much offense. Jonas Valanciunas is out there with Poeltl, and it's Miles in at the 3. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. High post shot, and the basket is good. DeRozan's got his second basket of the night.
I think the fans always hope for the spectacular with DeMar DeRozan, but those mid-range are just money.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, it may not be the era of the center in the NBA, but Jonas Valanciunas has something to say about that. He said, "I try to make sure they don't forget about centers. I'll keep reminding them. The league is full of guys that can do different things, but I still think you need a center that can rebound the ball and score in the low post." I agree. Kevin?
Well, the centers are still important, David. Good to see Valanciunas making his presence felt in the paint. Brown kicks to Mirotic. He dishes it to Levine. Here's Lopez. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Just a little hesitation on that release, right? His timing looked a bit off. Well, to me, without question, Kyle Lowry is the Raptors MVP and has keyed their growth into an Eastern Conference powerhouse.
That gives them the lead. 8 points for DeMar DeRozan.
And offensively, they seem to have turned a corner.
Lowry against Brown. The pass to Levine. Back to Brown. And again, no good by Chicago. And you look at Lowry's tenure in Toronto, it's crazy how close they came to trading him Doris back in late 2013.
Well, Kev, they actually told him they were going to trade him. And then talks broke down with the New York Knicks, and then they started winning. Sometimes the best trades are the ones you don't make.
And that one is good.
We saw stellar defense in that first half. It hasn't been close here in the second.
Bulls trail by 4. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Mirotic, a screen on Lowry. There's the screen. Lopez a screen. Levine kicks to Mirotic. Lopez inside. He has 7. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Pulls up. Another miss by DeRozan.
Boy, what a tough night. Imagine what their lead would be if he were having a better night from the field.
And it's Brown missing. They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
Let's see how they play the clock.
Lowry kicks to DeRozan. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Man, with the defense laying off him, you know he's going to pull the trigger. They're lucky he didn't burn him.
No coverage that time. Pondexter's got Lowry against Brown, and Valanciunas kicks to Lowry. Pass to Miles. And there's the feed to DeRozan. 13 feet away. He hits the shot at the very last second.
Goodness.
Woo!
The pressure on him in those circumstances was massive.
Oh, man.
How about this guy? All the confidence in the world, showed absolutely no hesitation.
And the game still closely contested as we end the third quarter. The Raptors out in front, leading by 3. And we're just moments away. Now let's take a listen on head coach Dwayne Casey.
Get the pass, attack. Pass, attack. But down there, we got to get stopped.
Dwayne Casey focusing on ball movement and finishing strong, but also getting... And so the big win by Toronto in a tight game. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment.
There's so many. You
Good effort. Give me some, man. Just one game. Pick your head up. You'll get them next time. That was brutal, Sham. I don't know if I could get used to losing games like this.
Man, who you telling? It don't get no easier, what's believe.
Mr. Sham, why?
What's up, boo-boo?
How we feeling?
You know, tough loss, but it ain't my first rodeo.
Oh, man, it's just one game, as you know. There'll be many more. You'll get them next time.
Always do, man.
You always do.
All right.
You're right, man. You always get them next time. Where's he going?
Hey, man, don't worry about it. Like he said, let's just move on to the next one. Hey, that's just boo-boo, man. It takes some time.
I just wanted to...
You can't just run up on him trying to get daps. He don't know you yet.
But you did it, so I thought I could do it.
Man, I'm a vet. You're a rookie.
Yeah, but you know...
We're not the same. Remember that.
Oh, great. What now, huh, Char? What, am I getting roasted on social media or something?
Actually, yeah, you are.
You got a special request.
What? Me? Why?
Because the story of a young rookie making his way makes a great narrative.
Well, what's the rush?
I like to walk fast.
Are we in the press
No,
conference room?
just you solo, right here.
So who would want to speak to me, huh? Shaq and Kenny, NBA TV?
Moochie the Mad Cow.
Moochie the who?
Sports Radio 56, WPON.
You're gonna be doing a remote interview. Put these on.
Okay. Hey, Moochie.
Hey, DJ. Thanks for taking the time.
Yeah, I mean, no problem. I'm just a little surprised you want to talk to me, considering I barely played and had, like, no impact on the game whatsoever.
You're a rookie. Rookies are always interesting. Okay, here we go.
Sports Radio 56 with
And we're back! Sports Radio 56, The Pawn! And I'm here with new rookie DJ. Deej, you struggled a bit out there tonight.
Well, you know, it's not easy to get going in limited minutes, but we have a great team, a great coaching staff, and, you know, I'm just happy to be able to play the game that I love every day.
Of course. The season's just beginning. How's the team treating you?
The team is great. I mean, the coaching staff is great. You know, we have a lot of experienced guys on our teams. You know, a lot of our vets. Shout out my vet, Shammy. You know, he's been awesome, and it's just been a really great experience, man. Very humbling.
Spoken like someone who's been there before. That's all the time we have for today. I'd like to thank DJ for taking a few minutes to talk to us after his NBA debut. Thanks again, DJ.
No problem, man. That's it?
That's it.
Wasn't too bad.
Thank you.
Oh.
He was great. Maybe he can give Shammy some pointers.
Well,